Okay, this is going to be demonstrating how to dye the cross on a t-shirt. I've already folded this up. Check out that video if you need to. But this here is my cross here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so everybody can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to dye the cross in turquoise. So I have my little tiny bottle here. And what I usually do is I'll start out a little ways away from the line. And because the dye is going to spread. If I put the dye right at the line, then I would risk it spreading to the other side. So you have to kind of work with the dye, know what it's going to do, and I'll just keep getting closer and closer to the line and let the dye spread on its own. And that way I know later on it's not going to want to spread too far if I've started back from the line ahead of time. So once I get this all dyed on one side, I'll flip it over. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'll start back from the line and let it spread, and then I'll just slowly get closer and closer to the line and just watch what the dye is doing. Okay, and there's my turquoise line. And then what I'm going to do, I want to leave a little bit of white around the cross just to kind of outline it. So I'm going to put just a little bit of just thickened water right along that line. And that'll kind of help hold space a little bit when I put my next color on. I think I'm going to dye this in purple. So this thickened water is going to help keep the purple dye from spreading all the way up to there. So once again, I'm going to start back from my line and let the dye spread, and then I will add more dye. Oops, almost had a mishap. So I'll start back and let the dye spread on its own. And then slowly I'll move in closer until I have about the size of the gap that I want in there. So, and then for the rest of this, I'm just going to color the whole thing all in the purple. And then I will do a reveal video showing what the t-shirt looks like. And then I'll probably post a picture of the t-shirt in the comments so that you can get a better look at it. But this has been the cross dye, and check out my earlier video on how to tie it, and then you can tie up your own cross tee. Thank you for watching.